As the national economy begins to thaw, the threats and opportunities that face our industry have never been greater, especially on Capitol Hill, where there is little understanding or support for the role that incentive and recognition programs play in improving the national economy. This was made evident again with the most recent GSA scandal. Fortunately, IMA and the Incentive Federation are working on our behalf to support our industry and protect our interests in Washington. The Incentive Federation's Legislative Awareness Campaign was formed to educate lawmakers on our businesses and to advocate on our behalf. The Incentive Federation is the only organization that lobbies exclusively on legislative issues that will impact businesses' ability to use incentives and recognition to motivate their employees and customers. Hello, I'm Heidi Chatfield, Chair of IMA's ILC Task Force. Several of your fellow IMA members and I would like to tell you why our companies support the Incentive Federation's legislative campaign, with not only our efforts, but also money. As a leader in our industry, I feel it is important for All-Star Incentive Marketing to not only raise awareness of our role in improving business productivity by shaping corporate culture and building employee customer loyalty, but also in strengthening the economy as a whole. The ability to meet or exceed goals comes down to the dedication and contribution of people, human capital. Furthermore, it has been proven time and time again that business improves when employees and customers are engaged, recognized, and rewarded. Research continues to support that properly designed reward and recognition programs help employers better engage with their employees and customers in order to effect behavioral changes that are mutually beneficial to both. The benefits realized flow directly through to management, owners, and stakeholders, as well as to local, state, and federal governments. Encouraging companies to better engage with their employees and customers generates a positive ROI for not only those companies, but also the entire economy. I believe in the value we provide to American businesses. To this end, I believe it's critical that we keep a watchful eye on legislation that could affect the use of incentive, recognition, and related promotional programs in order to take advantage of opportunities and eradicate threats.
Legislative awareness is no longer an option. It's become an essential business imperative for organizations of every size. Without question, legislative and regulatory issues will continue to play a greater and greater role in our businesses, and the government will persist in dictating how we create products, deliver services, manage our workforce, and prepare financial statements. We place our businesses in jeopardy if we ignore what's happening in Congress. If we aren't participating in the incentive legislative campaign, we can't hope to fully control our own corporate destiny. Those organizations who actively take part in shaping the legislative discussion will ensure that important business issues are addressed appropriately. And this is important because legislators can't possibly understand the nuances of every industry or business process. So they need our input and our expertise to properly evaluate and resolve issues. We all need to integrate legislative awareness, action, and support into our business strategies and operating plans. OC Tanner remains fully committed to playing an active role in our own future and the future of our industry by continuing to inform ourselves about legislative activity and having a voice in Washington, D.C. We strongly encourage everyone in the industry to do the same. Together, we're stronger than any of us individually, and unity is the industry's best hope for success in ensuring reasonable and appropriate business regulations in the future. Please join the Incentive Federation's efforts.
The Incentive Legislative Campaign got on my radar at the 2011 IMA Summit during a roundtable discussion regarding Tax Provision 274J. As I learned the details of this particular issue, I immediately realized the impact that losing it could have on our industry and how critical the ILC was to ensuring that we didn't. I made the decision to learn more about it and get involved in helping to raise awareness of this important piece of our industry. Today, more than ever before, there is legislative activity in Washington, D.C., as well as at the state level, impacting the way we do business in all segments of the incentive industry. At Quint Events, we know our organization is impacted by this activity on many levels. Knowing that our industry has a legislative watchdog that not only monitors what is happening, but actually takes steps to ensure our industry is protected has provided an invaluable service to us. Supporting the incentive legislative campaign financially should be a part of every incentive company's budget planning, just as protecting your company's legal rights in your day-to-day operations is.
Since its founding in 1984, the Incentive Federation has played a key role in preserving our industry's position on several key issues, lobbying to maintain a favorable legislative climate within which creative incentive programs can be utilized and on which there is minimal government intervention and taxation. Today, our industry faces the potential of yet another challenge, specifically to a section of the Internal Revenue Code 274J, which applies to safety and length of service programs. The Incentive Federation will continue to lobby Congress to retain 274J and meet other challenges as they arise. However, the cost of maintaining a strong and proactive lobbying effort is extremely high, approximately $150,000 annually. As fellow industry leaders, I urge you to join me in protecting our very livelihood by lending your ideas, your time, and most important of all, your financial support to the Incentive Federation.
While our trade organizations are helping to support the Federation's effort in Washington, more help is needed to advocate and protect our interests in Washington. This is our industry. It is our responsibility to protect it. If you're not a member of the Incentive Federation, we implore you to join today.